Okay, I'm gonna talk about some temporary lighting setup. Actually, this isn't temporary, they are the lights I'll be using, but have their wired as temporary. I still need to run a few wires to the joists and make some more permanent connections, but this allows me to basically have lighting in this unfinished basement. When I go back and I finish with my insulation and close it all up, then I will probably have a more permanent solution. I'll just show you. You know, if you're gonna leave it open, you can leave it like this. But eventually you're gonna wanna close it up and finish your basement. I think most people. And if you tinker like me, you're gonna want it done soon. So basically I'll just let everybody know what I did and I'll explain the setup. Walk over here. Basically these are old basement lights that were fluorescent bulbs that I converted to LEDs. We have power coming in off of another light that's LED on the other side. It basically comes in, taps into this one, runs along. I drilled this out so I could put it in through the joist. Comes around. Yeah, it's my post office bag. I carried mail for many years before I got into electrical and all my other endeavors. So this is the last light. As you can see, this is real old school, but I want to make sure it worked. So I set it up. Basically, it's tapped off of the previous light I showed you, run across, and the LED does work. This wire is exposed and hanging. I left this like this so I can make this video. Pretty simple. Basically, hot, neutral, grounding wire. Obviously all this should be tucked up and put into the joist, but for now, this is gonna have to do for this video. Always disconnect your hot first, then your neutral, then your ground last. Now this should be put into a rectangular box with the cover on it, and I probably would tuck it up towards the top of the joist or tuck it up on the beam, so when I do my drywall I could remove it and replace it properly the way I want it. But this allows me to pretty much have access to anything I want to work on until we have finished our basement. So if anyone has any questions, pretty simple. 14 2 wire is what you use for lighting. 12-2 is what you use for your outlets, heavier duty or heavier loads. All right.